So I told Cam that if we're going to stay, like we're going to be moving eventually, but if we're going to stay, I am doubling my shelves. Like, I'm not holding back now with our dining room, which is now fully turning into my library. Like, he has allowed it, and we're gonna like finish our bedroom, like just, you know, like not hold back until we move. So I have some new shelves coming. There's going to be so much new book content coming. I've ordered so many new books. My new bookshelves are already going to be full. So book hauls coming. A book, or like new bookshelf stocking organizing video, like a tour of my library, you know, so lots of exciting book content coming. So my a highly romantic, gothic, infused world of wealth, desire, and betrayal. So I think it's a fantasy, a YA fantasy, kind of dark and gothic, which sounds right up my alley. So let me know if you have read these. I will not read the back of this one, just in case there are spoilers. But yeah, they're gorge. Gorge, gorge, gorge. Okay. Next. This is the second book in the novels of Elfam by Holly Black. This is The Prisoner's Throne. This is the second, like I said, behind. Hold on, what does it say? Yeah, okay, so Holly Black is the author of the super popular series, the Folk of the Air series, which is The Cruel Prince, The Wicked King, and The Queen of Nothing. It also has a novella, How the King of Elfham Learned to Hate Stories. I have all of those. And this is a separate duology. They might be kind of connected. So the first one is The Stolen Heir. I have that, so this was the only one that I was missing. So this is part of that duology. So now I have all of, yeah. Now I think I have all of her novels. I might be missing one. I'm not sure. But this is that. Very pretty. She is also a YA author. I will read this little bit on the back, just because it is the second book. Okay. Didn't you know, Prince of Foxes, what you already had? What a fine jest to look for Melith's heart when she walks beside you. No clue what that means, but I'm here for it. Okay. I started piling these books beside me on my couch, but on the side of a blanket, which is already toppling. Okay, next, my little ghosties. Again by Holly Black. wouldn't steal or a bad decision she wouldn't make. She's spent half her life working for glow mists. Interesting. Oh, it goes on to explain. Magicians who manipulate shadows to peer into locked rooms, strangle people in their beds, or worse. That sounds really cool. Glow mists guard their secrets greedily, creating an underground economy of grimoires. And to rob their fellow magicians, they need Charlie Hall. Now she's trying to distance herself from past mistakes, but bartending at a local dive, she's still entirely too close to the corrupt underbelly of the Berkshires. Not to mention that her sister, Posey, is desperate for magic, and that Charlie's shadowless and possibly soulless boyfriend, Vince, has been hiding things from her. When a terrible figure from her past returns, Charlie descends into a maelstrom of murder and lies. Determined to survive, she's up against a cast of doppelgangers, mercurial billionaires, glow mists, and the people she loves best in the world, all trying to steal a secret that will give them a vast and terrible power. Dun, 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 dun. So, this is a YA modern dark fantasy of betrayals, cabals, and a dissolute thief of shadows. Y'all, this one sounds really good. Like those glow mists, magicians, they sound really, really cool. This is quite short too. It's like 300 pages. I like the cover too. Book of Night, Book of Night. I'm into it. Excited for that one. Okay, y'all. Let's see here. On to our second box, second order. So we've actually, all the books so far have been YA fantasies. We are going to change things up a little bit into some summary contemporary fiction. Okay, so I have been hearing so much about this specific author and like just how good her books are, just like a good time, perfect like summer novels. One of them, not one of these, I have it somewhere else, but I also did get it, is now a new show on Netflix and just another movie. Anyways, I've been wanting to get some of her books, and on Book Outlet they had like almost all of her books on there, so I got a little collection. I picked up four of her books. she hopes her local enterprise and charismatic staff can win the favor of their new London billionaire owner, as well as that of a wildly popular Instagram tastemaker who can help put them back on the map. And while the renovated Hotel Nantucket appears to be a blissful paradise, complete with a celebrity chef-run restaurant and an idyllic wellness center, there's a lot of drama behind closed doors. The staff and guests have complicated pasts, and the hotel can't seem to overcome the bad reputation it earned in 1922, when a tragic fire killed 19-year-old chambermaid Grace Hadley. With Grace gleefully haunting the halls, a staff harboring all kinds of secrets, and Lisbeth's own romantic uncertainty, is the Hotel Nantucket destined for success or doom? Filled with the emotional depth that characterizes Hilderbrand's beloved books, as well as an added dash of roaring 20s history, the Hotel Nantucket is a richly compelling novel that offers something for everyone. So yeah, I think this book sums up really well kind of her brand and what I'm excited about. Like their summary, but also I don't know if all of them, but the ones I've heard of, are like there's a mystery or a death, and also like rich people drama. I don't know what I love about that, but I just love it. So yeah, I'm into it. Let me know if you've read any of her books. The next one of hers that I got is I did not actually trace that, The Castaways. So this one also takes place in Nantucket. This married couple rounds and they leave behind their children, grieving friends, secrets, and they're trying to figure out, I guess, what happened to them. Interesting. I love how her books look just like summer romances or contemporary fiction, but they have like something much deeper or mysterious about them. So I'm really liking that. Okay. I also got, I've heard of this one, The 5-Star Weekend. This one says 5 friends, 5 secrets, a vacation that will change everything. Hollis Shaw's life seems picture perfect. She's the creator of a popular food blog and is married to a dreamy heart surgeon. But after Hollis and her husband get into an argument one snowy morning, he leaves for the airport and is killed in a car accident. There's always death in these. The cracks in Hollis's perfect life, her strained marriage, and her complicated relationships with her daughter grow deeper. Okay, and then she goes on vacay with her friends. Oh, and then a childhood friend comes. Stuff happens. That sounds good too. I'm excited to get into her in next summer, maybe like the spring. Or possibly in the winter when I'm like feeling, when, you know, like my seasonal depression kicks in, because I know it will. I can pop out one of these bad boys. Okay, lastly, I got this one, Swan Song. When rich strangers move to the island, social mayhem and a possible murder life. Okay, so it does seem like most or all of her books have like a death and some sort of like mystery. They're a little deeper than they seem. I like it. And yeah, I also actually found at Costco, what is it called? The Perfect Couple. That's what it's called. It's an Elin Hilderbrand book that was recently made into a Netflix like mini series. Yeah, and I saw it at Costco, so I got it there. Costco books are a little bit cheaper as well because they didn't have that one on Book Outlet. So that will be in one of the future book hauls because that is also at my mom's with half of my other books that I now need to bring back here. So annoying. Okay. Ow, my stupid nails keep getting caught on things. Okay. 2 more books. This first one, I'm quite excited about. I thought I had seen this book, and I thought it was about one thing. I don't even know what, but I thought like, whatever. And then I was watching a Haley Jean ASMR book haul. I'm sure lots of you watch her. And she bought this book. This was like a month ago-ish. And it actually sounded so good. Like I would really enjoy it. And then I saw it on Book Outlet, and I had to grab it. So that is this. Again, like with Book Outlet, it can be kind of hit or miss with the quality of books, but like this one and most of them have been like perf. It doesn't even have like the dot that they normally have. This is also a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. But this is half a soul. The pretty cover, the moon. This is the first book in a fantasy series written by Olivia Atwater. We will read the back of this one. I don't know where to put it. The camera's closer than it normally is. It's difficult to find a husband in Regency, England when you're oh my god. This says young. I thought it said round. And then I was like, rung. It's young. The Y looks like an R. Okay, there. Does that not look like an R? Anyways, let's try again. It's difficult to find a husband in Regency, England when you're a young lady with only half a soul. So yeah, this book takes place in the Regency era, which I love. Okay. Ever since she was cursed by a fairy, Theodora Eddings has had no sense of fear or embarrassment, an unfortunate condition that leaves her prone to accidental scandal. Dora hopes to be a quiet, sensible wallflower during the London season, but when Elias Wilder, the handsome, peculiar, and utterly ill-mannered Lord Sorcier, not sure if I'm saying that right, discovers her condition, she is instead drawn into dangerous fairy affairs. If her reputation can survive both her curse and her sudden connection with the least liked man in all high society, then she and her family may yet reclaim their normal place in the world. But the longer Dora spends with Elias, the more she begins to suspect that one may indeed fall in love, even with only half a soul. problem. After a terrible breakup, she no longer believes in love. It's as good as dead. When her new editor, a too handsome mountain of a man, won't give her an extension on her book deadline, Florence prepares to kiss her career goodbye. But then she gets a phone call she never wanted to receive, and she must return home for the first time in a decade to help her family bury her beloved father. For 10 years, she's run from the town that never understood her, and even though she misses the sounds of a warm southern night and her eccentric, loving family and their funeral parlor, she can't bring herself to stay. Her father's gone, yet everything else feels the same, and she hates it. Until she finds a ghost standing at the funeral parlor's front door, just as broad and infuriatingly handsome as ever. And he's just as confused about why he's there as she is. Romance is most certainly dead, but so is her new editor, and his unfinished business will have her second-guessing everything she's ever known about love stories. So this is a good example of like a romance with a twist. That would be good for fall. Maybe I'll see if I can squeeze it in to my November TBR, but